Welcome back to another video review. I am the techgooch, and again I'm doing another review and basically a camera mount. As you can see, there's something odd going on with me right now. This is the Capture Pro, again by Peak Design. Now I did a Peak Design review about a month or so ago on their POV mount for the GoPro cameras or any other cell phone or any point of view or any quick small camera, quarter 20 mount or GoPro mount, and loved that one. Actually, I loved it so much it's become part of my main GoPro accessory container that I take with me anywhere I take my GoPro. So I emailed the company that said thanks and told them I'd like to do a review of their Capture Pro, which basically is a professional aluminum version of that same mounting system. So if you want to get an idea of the actual mounting system, go over to my other review. I'll post that in the comments below, or in my little description below, to the other the POV mount from Peak Design. This is a little more beefy. Basically the exact same system. So it's a quick undo clip, and I actually have my sternum mount. There we go. It's a clip that you can attach to, in this case, a backpack strap, a belt, any strap or flat surface that you basically clamp onto. That's what this is designed to do. In this case, I had my actual DSLR with the quick clip attachment to the quarter 20 mount on the top, basically the tripod adapter on the bottom of the camera, and it just snaps in. So when I'm on my backpacking run, if I'm just walking around, you know, I don't actually need the sternum strap on it, and I can just tighten that down, and now I have my camera at easy access at any time without it hanging on my neck and banging into my chest or my belly. And now it's attached to me, and it's not jiggling around so much. I put it up here, obviously, for this review, this part of the video, just to show you that it's something unique. Same actually goes for the actual, and it's easier to take the camera off, and I'll get a little closer for you. Maybe I'll angle it down a little bit. So, the actual piece itself, once the item slides in, you know what I'll do is I'll actually take the clip off the bottom of the camera to show you. And they do give you this nice little Allen wrench, so you don't have to use a screwdriver. I even left the little tag that it comes with. Use me for a secure connection. But nice little Allen wrench. Even give you a little key ring to clip it onto somewhere so you don't lose it, which big bonus to me. But this is the clip that goes on the bottom of the camera with the mounting screw. It is aluminum, different than the actual, you know, the thing about this is all aluminum. So that's what makes it a big difference, and that's why it's the Capture Pro rather than the Capture POV for the GoPro camera. And I'll pull that out to show you as well on that one. But so if this is on the bottom of the camera, it slides in and locks in, so it can't come out. That said, you can hear it rattling. If you're obviously going for a long distance, you can take this little screw here, and it basically compresses in on it, keeps it from rattling around. So it solids it up. Most of the time, you're probably going to be wanting quick access, so you don't have to unscrew this every time you want to get it out. So it's not a big deal. There's also a quick release, so this little red button here, you push on this and it allows you to pull it, slide it back out, and you can obviously see the little mechanism there that's allowing you to do that. Nice thing is it goes in anyway, all four directions, and that's just a universal design on the actual back of the clip itself. So it doesn't matter which way you have the camera. You could face it down, you could face it up, you could face it sideways. It's going to clip in just fine. So this makes it really easy. If you have this obviously attached to a belt, because the belt's going to be horizontal rather than vertical, and allows you to just clip the camera in real quick without worrying about which way this is actually mounted to the camera. Also, on the little red release guy, you can actually turn this 90 degrees, and now you can actually release it. So, you know, if you were going down and you were about it, you know, hitting it and popping it out, you could obviously turn this and not worry about that, and still not have to tighten this down. So it makes it real quick and easy. Push that, slide out, and that's as easy as it is. Tell you what, I'm gonna pause the video here. I'm gonna actually attach it to my belt, or at least get it off here, and then we'll attach it to the belt. Okay, well, I promise that it's not because I wanted to give you a crotch shot here, but I at least wanted to demonstrate how I am going to actually attach this. So, first things first, this is the item here, so you can see the nice aluminum back plate with nice solid screw for the actual mount. It's, so you could actually mount this on a tripod or anything else with the screw for that matter, and that way you could actually squeeze this down and have this mounted with a screw somewhere. And then you have quick access there as well. So that's something to obviously show you real quick. But this is how it is. It's one slotted area here that slides in and crank it down. Obviously everything's coming in from this side here. So that's the one thing to actually, when you're mounting it on your belt or anything else, which way do you want to come in? From this side, or if I flip it around, now I got to come in from the front. So whichever is more comfortable to you. It's on my right side, so I'm going to come in from this side. So I'm going to slip it around my belt here. And then it's just about tightening the screws down. You know, obviously getting in a spot where it's going to be comfortable is key. You don't want to have it uncomfortable for that matter. And obviously in this case I'm going to take my iPhone out of here so it's not in the way and I'm not banging against it. And that's things to keep in mind. Now I put it as far down, my belt as high up as possible, so I wanted it as low on my hip as possible. That's my personal preference. You could obviously adjust it when you crank this guy down on it. But now, my shirt, obviously if you have your shirt tucked in, it's easier. I took the mount off before. I'll show you how that, obviously, it's just like any other mount that you're attaching to a camera. If it's just a quick release plate for a tripod, or obviously attaching to the tripod itself real quick, or anything, it's like anything that's standard attachment to a camera. And then I'll crank it down with the nice Allen key that they give me. And like they say, tighten down for a secure connection. And now, it doesn't matter, like I said before, I can come in from, so it's aiming down. If I, let's say, another easy and nice thing is if I actually mount it up, I'll show you like this. Now, I have a real nice solid point that if I wanted to actually change out the lens, I have quick access to everything without it sitting on the ground or holding on to stuff. I have two free hands to change the lens out. Something really quick and easy. In this case I have, because of the way I have it, my quick release button is down, which does give me easy access to the screw to screw it down, or in this case you just have to obviously know what you're feeling for. I could also mount it sideways if I was worrying about maybe the lens sliding out as I was walking or whatever. But it gives you freedom of movement. I've actually used this already several times. When I was actually at a gymnastics meet, I had my camcorder in one hand, other stuff in my other hand, setting the GoPro or whatever that I was using, and then when I needed this, just come down, pop it out, take the picture, slide it back in, and keep going. And this is actually how I had it mounted. It was on my belt. It worked really, really good. And I can't say but anything but great things of how Peak Design made this little clip system, because I loved the one for the GoPro. I also love the one here for the DSLR, or any camera for that matter that you want to have solid clipped. The nice thing about having the Pro version is that it's weight rated, so it can take that heavier camera, whereas the GoPro version, here, I'll pull that out real quick and show you it side by side here, is, the back, this is the Pro version aluminum, this is the GoPro version plastic. That's the big difference. The front, basically essentially the same front, whereas the GoPro version has a plastic clip for the GoPro itself. Now that said, if you have the Pro version and you want to mainly use it for that, but also use the GoPro version, they're going to be interoperable. They're the same system, so you could just buy the GoPro action camera mount for the system, rather than having the two different versions of it. The plastic versus the aluminum. So that said, weight difference, the Pro is definitely a little bit heavier, but it is all aluminum rather than aluminum plastic. So yeah, but they both work equally as well. So that is the Capture Pro by Peak Design. I have to give them credit. They make a great product. Here at the end, I'll just show you, like, they even have pictures on here of how it actually mounts to your belt there. And in the actual they do give you instructions and guides. In this case, they have, and something I haven't shown you yet, is that clip that actually attaches to the bottom of the camera. They do give you a little accessory here that allows you to actually use it on a tripod as well. So you could obviously, if you get the right tripod, and they say the Manfrotto RC2 tripod, something I might have to invest in, to be honest, actually allows you to actually use that clip on that tripod. So something to consider. They also have the nice little information on how to attach everything, which of course they better send you instructions and a little more detailed instructions showing you how, and like how I had it earlier with the backpack, how to mount it on the backpack strap, even using the sternum strap to hold the lens so it's not bouncing around as you're walking a lot. And then you can even see hip or a belt mount, showing you how to do that belt mount. They do a good job of actually explaining it, but to be honest, it's free range. It's a strap mount, so you can mount it to anything that's strap or horizontal, vertical, doesn't matter, which is awesome about the system. So just as my review of the POV mount kit by the Capture POV, 2 thumbs up again for the Capture Pro. In my, what I would say to people is that if you want something that's very, very solid, that you really can't break, or you're going to use it as multiple use for your DSLR or heavier camera, as well as the Capture, like a POV camera, GoPro, action camera, smartphone, something else to mount to a chest or whatever, get to the Capture Pro and then buy as a separate piece just the Capture mount for that. And they do sell them all separately. So check them out at or I think it's peakdesign.com. I'll post all the links in the description below. Check out the other video, as well as check out their website. Make sure to check us over on Facebook, facebook.com/techgooch, and we post a lot of things, or I post some things there, but we do product giveaways and things like that there. So keep an eye out. There'll be various things that we'll be giving away. Right now we're doing a lot of smartphone cases for the iPhones. So that said, I appreciate Peak Design for sending me such awesome mounts to review. It makes it really easy when you have a really, really good product to review and tell you about, because I feel passionate about telling you about it. So awesome job on the mounts, guys. But comment below. Let everybody else know what you think. If you already have one, comment below and let everybody know what you think of the mount. Hopefully you can like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'd love for you to subscribe and see my future videos. A lot coming. And yeah, so thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.